This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Strike. Check. Strike.
Play fake. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
First down created there by Jaden Reed, who adds a lot to the Packers receiver room. Even as a rookie, he's able to handle X, Y, Z, whatever position Green Bay puts him in. And boy, he can scrap with the best of defenders.
Hey, Green. Smash. Hey, go steal.
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love looking to throw it. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Packers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Let's go. Go Ray.
Love now to pass on first down. Right side to Watson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 4. Throwing. Love. And his throw here's incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Go pink. Hey, check Mega. Green Jack.
To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Hey, go Fury. Ready?
First down, going to the air with Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed in their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ultra, ultra. Red, yellow.
Love now. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Mega, mega. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Black shot. Fury, yellow.
On 3rd down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Check smash.
He gets that one complete to Wicks. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now the Saints' 3rd-round pick back in April. It's Kendre Miller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. To throw, it's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. You look at this Packers defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Now Carr. Now he's loose at the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead. Blake Grupe now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm not no much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On the set.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Spike 60. Edo blue. Cheetah. Cheetah. Black Ultra.
Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now Carr. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Perry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Now Carr on the bootleg, rolling to his right. To the right side, complete to Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Groupie for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's Love. Finding space at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Let's go now. Check Fury. Hey, Blue. Steal. Check steal.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6.
Go. Stand. Hut. Sit. Mega.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
In motion left, that's Reed. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Let's go.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Fight, white. Green jack. Red, yellow.
On 2nd down, Love once more. Room to maneuver at the 35. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. 43 rail. Strike. Check striking. Smash. Smash. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ready.
2nd down and 4.
Slide through. Red, cycle.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Black shot. Shoot. Yellow. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Carr now on 1st down. Underneath for Miller. Touchdown, Saints. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Here we go. Here we go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long.
Black Ultra. Drill green. Ready.
Love from the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
And Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And now off to the races, down the right side. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, here's Carr. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground. They'll
look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So Carr departs, and on is Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering,
Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
We're good. Deuce right, Chief.
Carr now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Carr. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
So after the field goal, back out is Grupe to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
First down, going to the air with Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Claws red. Hey, check mega. Steal black.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. He's to the 10. That is now 7. 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught them a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mega. Ready.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Let's go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Here we go.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 76 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
feed it out left to Dobbs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Red, yellow. Slide blue.
Working out of the gun. Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brian Brzee in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. A little jet sweep to start the drive. They find some open field here. And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already. So he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
New Orleans.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, we're good.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And the Saints first down.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now. Insert.
And they will take a knee here. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked